Okay, so we're going to use Theraband, and we'll get started. I'm going to set my timer. We'll do a nice 45-minute flow. Does that sound okay, Lisa?
Perfect.
Okay. So let's stand on our mat, feet parallel, hip width apart, soft bend in our knees. Let's take a big inhale. Bring the fingertips to the ceiling. Grow taller. Relax the shoulders out of the ears. Exhale, scoop the abs, round it forward. Let everything hang heavy at the bottom. Head hangs heavy, arms hang heavy. While we're there, let's bend one knee and then the other, pedaling our legs out. Feel that stretch through the back body, through the low back. Feel any tension draining out of our neck and shoulders. One more time to each side. Let's come back to center with our inhale, soften the knees, scoop the abs, slowly roll it up. Restacking the spine one piece at a time. Heads last to come up. Let's roll the shoulders back and down. Back and down again and keep them there. So grab our Theraband. We're going to have it doubled in half. If that gets too heavy, you can always extend it. It's going to make it a little bit tighter. Okay, so we're going to start feet parallel, hip width apart, arms long. We're just going to take that band overhead as we lift onto our toes and lower as we lower the heels. And so we lift and lower. Finding our balance here. Think weight heavy in the big toes. Core engaged, glutes engaged. A little bit of tension pressing out on this band. And 4. 3, 2. Last one, lift. Hold it there. Bring that band down just in front of the chest. We're going to lower the heels halfway, lift as we open. Lower, lift, just halfway down. And 5. Relaxing the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. And all the way down, shake it out. They're going to bring heels together, toes apart. Same way we just started. So taking the band overhead as we lift, heels will come apart, heels come back together as we lower. And lift, and lower. So now in this external rotation, warming up through the calves, even up into the hamstrings and glutes here. Belly button pulling in, looks nice, Lisa. And we've got 4. 3 more. We should feel inner thighs engaged in this external rotation. 2. Last one, lift, and we'll keep that band overhead. Now we lower halfway, and as we lift, open, and lower, and lift. And 5, 4, 3, that burns, 2, 1, and all the way up. Shake the legs out. Okay, so we're going to have that band in front of us, just at about chest height. Let's take the right toes out to the side. Pressure on that band and just hold it there, relaxing the shoulders. And we're going to lift that leg and lower. And lift and lower. Think about keeping that standing leg soft. Belly button pulling in. And 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it up and a little pulse. Pulse. Oops, I fallen. Pulse. Pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way back down. Shake it out. My balance is not great. Okay, let's do the other side. Soft bend in the knees. Take that left foot out. I think it's your right if you're looking at me. I don't know for sure. And we're going to lift as we open. And lift. And lift. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Find our balance and pulse. 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 4, 3, 2, 1. And wrist down. It was better on that side. How are you?
I was better on the other side too.
So fun. Okay, so we're going to unroll this band. So now it's long. Arms are long. And we're gonna sit down into a squat as we come up just to shoulder height. So think pressure out, toes light, sitting those hips back over the heels. Belly button pulling in away from the shirt. And 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold that band at shoulder height and open, open, open. 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way back up. Let's bring heels together again. Same thing we're doing with the arms. This time coming up to chin height. So band comes up to about our chin as we sit into a plie. And back down as we stand up. Take a little bit of pressure on that band. Nice. And 4. Zipping up those inner thighs, squeezing the glutes. 2 more. Last one. Let's sit it down, hold it down, and pulse, pulse, pulse. Let's pulse the band 2, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way back up, shake out. Let's bring the heels wide externally rotated. Same thing we did before, but now we're just coming up to our chest, just chest height as we sit down. And stand it up, knees tracking over the second and third toe. Belly button pulling in. Feel the inner thighs working, feel the glutes. Still some pressure out on that band. And 4, 3. Squeezing those glutes at the top, 2. Last one, hold it and open the band. Open, you can pulse the legs with it. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way back up. Let's shake the shoulders out. Okay, feet back into parallel, just a little wider than our hips. Let's get some more movement through the shoulders. So hands kind of wide on this band. We're gonna take the band all the way overhead, tap our booty, all the way back. And overhead, tap the booty, all the way back. Then 3 more like that. And 2. Last one, take that band behind us. Turn the palms to face back. Feet are parallel, hip width apart. We're gonna sit down into this little bit of a squat. Palms face behind us, neck is long. Lift the band behind us. And lift, starting to get some expansion through the chest. Opening through that chest, undoing the rounding forward we do during the day. Belly button pulling in, don't forget about that core. And 4, 3, pressing up through the triceps, 2, 1, hold it up there. And open, open, open. 3, 2, 1. Now lower just above the booty and open, open, open. 3, 2, 1, and all the way back up. Shake it up. How are we doing, Lisa?
Good. Come on.
Let's come down to our mat. Feet parallel, hip width apart. We're going to double that band again. So fold it in half. From fingertips reach for the ceiling. We're going to exhale, lift the chest, reach the band up over the knees. Inhale, roll it down. So right now we have the feet supported, which means we have a neutral spine. We're trying not to tuck that tail. You don't have to come up super far, just peeling the shoulder blades up. Feel all of that lift coming from the upper abdominals. And 5. Nice big exhale. 4, 3, 2. Relaxing the shoulders. Last one, lift and hold, and pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, roll it down. Okay, we're going to bring the right leg to tabletop, then the left. Squeeze those legs tight together. If you feel this in your low back, make sure you imprint. Our goal is always going to be neutral spine if we can do that. Fingertips reaching for the ceiling, thing we just did. Then exhale, lift, Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So bringing that band just up over the shins. And 4, 3, 2. Last one, we'll lift and hold. Press that band into those shins, and we're going to pulse the arms down. Down, down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And all the way back down. Hug the knees in if you need to. Round out the low back. Okay, so one more here. Band still in our hands, still folded in half. We're going to exhale, lift, and hold. We're going to rotate to the right side of our knees, extend the left leg. Inhale to center, rotate to the left, extend the right leg. So we're going to still keep pressure on this band, pulling it out. Fingertips reaching away, stabilizing through the pelvis. Really focus on this controlled movement. We're not rushing through it, not letting the hips rock side to side. Use that exhale to twist. One more to each side. Back to center, hug it in. Round it out. Now let's set the band to the side. Arms are long, feet are parallel, hip width apart. Well, let's start with a couple of pelvic ticks. Can't talk now. Tucks and tilts as we move into bridging. Let's exhale, imprint the low back, feel it press into the mat, tucking the pelvis. Exhale, rock out to neutral. So with our inhale, we have that posterior tilt. Exhale, feel that neutral spine. And 3. 2 more. Last one. Now with our exhale, let's scoop the abs, tuck the pelvis, feel the hips up. Inhale there. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale as we rock out to neutral. Exhale, peel it up. Then inhale at the top. Exhale, roll it down. And we've got 3. Finding mobility through the spine on the way down, that extension on the way up. 2. Chest is open, shoulder blades press into the mat, fingertips reaching long. Try to keep those wrists flat. Last one. Then we're going to peel the hips up, hold them up. Knee at the top. We're going to hinge at the hips, tap the booty to the mat, exhale back up. And tap. And tap. And 4. Fill the glutes, fill the hamstrings. 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold. Big inhale there. Exhale, slowly roll down. Maybe rock the knees side to side if that feels nice. Okay, we're going to squeeze those legs tight together now. Inner thighs engaged. Arms long. Scoop the abs, tuck the pelvis, peel the hips up. Hold those hips high. We're going to take our fingertips to the ceiling. Now we're going to hinge just halfway down. Exhale, back up. Really squeeze the inner thighs together. And 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold them up. Now lift our heels and lower. And lift and lower. And 4, 3, 2. Lift and hold. Now little circles with our hips like we're hula hooping. And circle. And circle. And one more. And reverse. Circle backwards. Little hula hoops in the other direction, the awkward direction. And 2, 1. Back to center. Inhale there. Exhale. Slowly roll down. Heels come down. Hug our knees into our chest. Rock side to side. Round out the low back. We'll take all 10 toes to the ceiling, lift the head and chest, point and flex our toes. Point and flex. Point and flex. One more time. And then hug those knees. Roll all the way up to seated. I'm going to grab a sip of water, grab one if you need it. I'm going to grab our Theraband. So band is long here. I'm going to wrap the band around our toes. So our toes are the ball of our feet. I want to make sure it's even, and let's cross one end over the other. So sitting up tall, If you want less tension here, you can slide back. More tension, you can slide those hands up. Palms face the floor, big inhale there. Exhale, scoop the abs, C curve back. Let that head tap the mat with an inhale. Exhale, notch into chest and roll it up. Sitting tall. Inhale there. Exhale, roll it back. Inhale, head taps the mat. Exhale, roll it up. So using this band for support in our roll up if we need it. A nice modification if we can't roll up is to roll up a little towel and put under our low back. That'll help us. Let's do 3 more there. We should feel abs working to pull us up. Think about that big exhale with the roll up. Last one. Roll it down. Roll it back up and stay up. Now we're going to bend our knees, heels find the floor. So knees bent, straps go across. We're going to roll it down. Inhale as our head taps the mat. Exhale, roll halfway up. So find that place where there's work. Arms are long, palms face the floor, and pull back for a high row. Think shoulder blades squeezing together. Check in these wrists are flat, shoulders pulling down out of the ears. Chest is opening, neck long, belly button pulling in. And 3, 2, 1. Extend the arms long, roll it down. Big inhale there. Exhale, notch in chest, come halfway up, turn the palms to face in now. And low row. Elbows scrape our sides. I know those bands are hitting the thighs or the shins. That's fine if it bothers you. You can always cross the bands. And 4. 3. We should feel abs working. 2, 1. Arms long. Roll it all the way down. How's that feel, Lisa? Good. Okay. Next one. We inhale, notch into chest. Exhale, roll halfway up. Relax the shoulders. Now a little tiny lift and lower. And lift and lower. Really getting into those abdominals a little bit deeper. And 5, 4. The smaller we make this, the more fun it is. 2, 1. Roll all the way down. One more time. Inhale, notch in chest. Exhale, roll halfway up. Relax the shoulders, turn the palms to face up. And bicep curl. And curl. And curl. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll all the way down. Extend those legs. Let everything lay long. My daughter calls this a gravity stretch. Okay. Inhale, notch in the chest. Exhale, roll it up. And so I was like, let's do a gravity stretch. Okay. Arms are long. Palms face the floor, we're sitting tall. So nice and tall, top of the head, reaching for the ceiling. Now we're going to alternate those rows. So we're going to row back, look over the right shoulder, back to center, row it back, look over the left shoulder. And hips stable. If this bothers your low back, bending the knees slightly is a little bit nicer there. Think about this rotation coming from the center of the body, coming from the core. Using that exhale to twist 2 more to each side. The last one. And back to center. We can uncross those straps. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Find a butterfly stretch. Now forward over it goes. So my favorite part, Lisa, is always the sideline glute work. You ready?
Sure.
Okay. I do it every time.
I like it. It's good for me. I have lots of.
Hand around the ball of that top foot. We're going to lay on the side. It doesn't really matter which side you start on. I'm laying on my left side. And then the band goes under the bottom knee. It can be up on your forearm if this feels okay, really active through the side body. If this bothers your shoulder, coming down to the elbow is always an option. I like to be up It's up to you. Think strong through that shoulder. We're gonna lift the leg to hip height. Let's point the toes, sweep forward, flex it, sweep back. And point forward and flex back. So we wanna make sure hips are stable here. This top hip isn't rocking forward or back. As we sweep back, we feel a little bit of extension through the front of the hip, squeeze through the glute. Still checking in, we don't want to forget about that shoulder and sag down. And 3, 2. Last one, bring that leg back to center, hold it there, now just a little lift, and lift, and lift, and 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it, point the toes, sweep that leg forward, just till the thighs are in line, internally rotate. Now we're going to tap the floor and lift, and tap, and tap, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Now externally rotate and tap, tap. So we should start to feel that work through the medial glute, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn the foot back to parallel, flex it, bring it back to center, bend in to tabletop and press it out. This is where I always like to tighten up that strap. And bend it in and press it out. And 5.
Oh.
Think about that heel coming forward. 3, 2, 1. And bend and rest it down. Pound it out a little bit. Do you feel some work there?
Yeah.
Always, right?
Always.
Okay, now we're gonna come up, wrap this band around the thighs. So I like to start on top, and then underneath, make sure it's even. And then on top, I kind of cross them and hold them.
Okay.
Band is wrapped around the thighs, you can always tie it. It's an option. We're gonna lift the heels up in space. And now we're gonna clamshell open. And open. Of course, you can make this band as tight as you want. You feel that outer part of the hip working, that abductor. And 3, 2, 1. Now the entire leg opens. And opens. And 4, 3. These used to be my least favorite thing before coronation. 2.
I like that term.
You like what?
I like that term.
Coronation. We're gonna open, hold it, and pulse, 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 pulse. My girls coined it. And 3, 2, 1, and rest it down, pound it out. It just made it sound more positive, you know? Let's take that band off. Let's roll over onto our back, cross that ankle from the top leg over the other knee. Press the knee open if that feels nice. With this stretch. And we can reach between the thighs if we like hug the knee into the chest. Really stretch it out here. I like to put my elbow against the knee too. So I'm kind of pulling in as I press open. Just deepens the stretch a little bit. We'll uncross those legs, roll it up. Let's go right into a mermaid position. So that leg that was on the bottom is tucked in front. The leg that was on top is out to the side. Arms open to a T. We're going to round up and over. Keep those hips level. Inhale there. Exhale through center. And find the other side. Inhale there. Exhale up and over. So you may get some lateral movement through the spine. And other side. One more time. Up and over. Feel that space we're creating between the ribs. And exhale, other side. And sit up tall. Okay, now that we've warmed up through the spine, we're going to lay on our side. Bottom leg tucked under, top leg extended. We're going to come all the way down to our forearm. Okay. Hand is reaching overhead, that top hand is reaching overhead. Flex that top foot, and we're just going to lift and lower. And lift and lower. And 3, 2, 1. Now as we lift, hand comes down past the hip. And we've done these a lot. I really like them though.
Yeah, I like them too.
And 3, 2, 1. Now we add that side body, so we lift the chest and lift. So we should feel that crunch down in the side body. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And all the way back down. Stretch it over. Let's come on up to a kneeling position. So we're going to kneel on this band. Knees hip width apart. Make sure our band is kind of even on both sides. Arms long by our side. And we're going to open our arms to a T and close. Really resist on the way down rather than letting the band pull you down. So working through our shoulders. That deltoid muscle, that muscle wraps around the top of the shoulder. And then we feel that work through the lats as we resist down. Belly button pulling in, glutes are active, and on 3. If this bothers your knees, you can always do it standing. 1, now hold it up, and little pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way back in. Shake it out. Okay, arms are long, palms face forward. Let's go back into a bicep curl. So elbows stay down, and we curl. Palms facing the ceiling. And 5, 4, again, resisting on the way down. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to curl just halfway up, 90 degrees. Thumbs point out to the side, elbows stay attached to our sides. And rotate open. And open. And open, like for hitchhiking.
Yeah.
And 3, 2, 1. Open and hold it. Little circles with our hands. It's like if T-Rex was jumping rope here. And 2, 1. Reverse. So we should feel this in our shoulders. We're working through the rotator cuff. 4 little muscles in there. Warm it up. And 2, 1, and rest it down. Shake it out. You feel that in your shoulders, Lisa?
Yes.
So we're going to step off our band and come on to the other side. So laying on the other side, it's our side we didn't do yet. Band around the ball of the top foot, and then under that bottom knee. We'll come down to the forearm. Leg is at hip height. Strong through the shoulders, strong through the side body. We're going to point our toes, sweep forward, flex it back. Point forward, flex it back. Again, get that extension through the front of the hip. Feel that contraction through the glute. Keeping those hips stable, pelvis stable for 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg back to center and we lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. I always start with my easy side, I think. And 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Sweep forward. Internally rotate the toes and tap the floor and lift. And tap. We should start to feel this right through that side booty, that medial glute. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Externally rotate and lift. 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 Smile when it burns. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that foot back to center. Keep it flexed. Tighten up this strap if you need to. Bend it in and press it out. Bend it in and press it out. And 5. Really press through the heel. 4. Let that ankle come forward, that heel come forward. 2 more. Last one. And bend it in. Ooh. Pound it out a little bit. Okay, we're going to come on up and wrap that band around the thighs. So I start on top, wrap underneath, and back to the top where I kind of crisscross them. And you're making this as tight as you want. So back on our shoulder, our forearm, shoulder strong, heels lifted, and clamshell open. And open. And open. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the entire leg opens. And open. And open. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it and pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay. We'll take that band off, set it to the side, roll over onto our back. Cross the ankle over the other knee. We're going to press the knee open, deepen the stretch. And then we'll bring the hands between the legs. Hold that thigh in closer to the chest. We can always use our elbow to push the knee open at the same time. And breathing there. And then we'll uncross those legs with our knees, roll it up. We're going to come into that mermaid position. So the leg that was on the bottom is crossed in front, other leg out to the side. Try to get those hips as level as possible. And just for me, this is my more challenging side. Arms are long, hand comes to the floor, and up and over. And exhale through center and into the other side. And exhale through center, up and over. Feel that lengthening through the side body. And downward stretch to the other side. One more time. Creating space between the ribs, getting lateral movement through the spine. And other side. And sit up tall. And we're going to come back down to the mat. Bottom leg tucked under. Top leg out long. Laying on our arm, top arm stretches over. Flex the top foot and we lift and lower. And lift and lower. And 4, 3, think active through the side body here. 2, 1. Now as we lift the leg, tap the hip. And tap. And tap. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we lift the chest. And lift. And lift. Use that exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down, stretch it out. Okay, we're going to come on up into a 4-point kneeling position. So we're going to take we're going to set the band to the side of life. Set the band to the side. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to go ahead, extend that left leg. Level out the hips. When you're ready, extend the opposite arm. Hold it there. Find our balance. Now we're going to tap the floor and lift. And tap and lift. And tap and lift. Think strong through the core, strong through the shoulder, just like if we're planking. And 2, 1, and all the way down. 10. Once again, same side. Lift the arm, lift the leg. We're going to crunch knee to elbow and extend. Think about control here. We don't have to rush through this. We're not letting that hip lift. We want to keep the hips stable. Pelvis parallel to the floor. And 4. Nice neutral spine as we extend. 3, 2. Woo, wobbly. Last one and hold. And low pulses up, up, up. 3, 2, 1, and back down. Sit back into our child's pose. Round out the wrist. Did you feel the work there?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
And the other side.
Okay.
Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Extend the opposite leg. So I think I said left leg last time. So right leg. Although this is my left. And the opposite arm. Now we're going to tap the floor and lift. Again, think about not letting that hip lift. We want nice level pelvis. Strong through the core, strong through the shoulder, neck is long, gaze just forward of our fingertips. And 3, 2, that lift's coming from the glute. Last one, hold it, and then set it down for a moment. And readjust if you need to. We're gonna lift the arm and the leg. Bend in for a crunch, round through the spine a little bit, and then extend. So think about those low abdominals pulling the knee in. And 4. Slow and controlled, not rushing through this. We want to work on balance. 2. Last one, hold it. Find our balance out there, reach further, now a little lift. Lift, lift. 3, 2, 1. All the way back down, stretch it back. Find our child's pose. We're going to lay all the way down on our tummy. Feet wide, so about as wide as the mat. Thighs and toes are pressing into the mat. Pubic bone presses into the mat, so we have that little bit of a tuck of the pelvis. Belly button pulling away. Hands are right next to our armpits. Neck is long. We're going to inhale, lift into extension. Exhale, lower. Oh man, my toes are cramping on that right side. Inhale, lift.
That's funny, mine too.
Exhale, lower. You can keep trying to stretch them. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And 3. Must be something we did. Both of our toes are cramping.
Yeah.
2. Last one. And all the way down. Okay, let's bring those elbows wide, palms stacked. Forehead against the backs of the hands. Now we're not going to use support here. We're going to just lift. And if it's not as high, that's fine. However, this bothers your lower back, then keep the hands down. That's always an option. Okay, forehead against the backs of the hands. Keep those hands there as we inhale, lift. Hands come with us. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And 4. 3, 2, 1, and lower. Rest it down. Okay, we're going to extend arms out in front of us. Neck is long. We're going to lift the chest into extension just a little bit. Toes still touching the floor, fingers touching the floor. We're going to lift opposite arm and leg and lower. Opposite arm and leg and lower. So if right arm lifts, it's the left leg. If left arm lifts, it's the right leg. Still protecting that low back, pressing the pubic bone into the mat. Only holding that lift as high as feels good for your body. You don't want to feel this in the low back. 1 more to each side. And rest it down. Last set here. So arms long, legs long. You can always stay where we were. Any of these positions, you can go back to the previous position if that's better for your body. So arms long, legs long. Now we went into full Superman. We're going to inhale, lift arms and legs. Exhale, lower. Pubic bone presses into the mat. Pull the belly button away. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And 4, 3. Ooh, toe cramp. 2. Last one. Rest it down. Okay, let's bring our hands under shoulders, knees under hips, press up into our 4-point kneeling position again. And give ourselves a couple of cat cows. Exhale, spine to the ceiling. Inhale, belly button to the mat. Exhale, spine to the ceiling. Inhale, belly button to the mat. One more time. Find our angry cat. Find our happy cat. Find our neutral spine somewhere in the middle. Maybe wag the tail a little bit like a happy puppy. There we go. Okay, we're going to stay in this 4-point kneeling position, toes curled under. Strong through the shoulders. Let's lift those knees just to hover. And then set them down. Think shoulder blades pulling away, lift the knees just to hover. And then set them down. 2 more like that. We're going to hover. And set them down. 1 more. We hover. And set them down. Okay, we're going to add on. If this doesn't work for your wrist, you're always welcome to come to the forearms. Okay, slight internal rotation of the fingers makes it a little bit nicer. Let's lift and hover. Step back with the right leg, then the left. Right leg comes in and left. 4 more. Right, left, right, left. So really nice slow mountain climber. Left, right, left. 2 more. Right, left, right, left. Last one. Right, left, right, left, and set the knees down. Stretch it back. So we're going to do that again. We're going to lead with the left foot. So again, if this is bothering your wrist, forearms are nice. Ready, Lisa?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, toes curled under, lift the knees to hover. And we step back with the left, right, left, right. 4 more, left, right, left, right. Check in, shoulders pulling away, neck is long, gaze just forward, left, right. 2 more, left, right. Stabilize through the pelvis, don't let the hips rock. I think I was talking to myself there. And left, right, bring it in, set it down. Open the knees as wide as our mat this time as we stretch it back. Let's walk the hands over to the right side of the mat. Stretch through the left side of the body. Let's walk the hands to the left side of the mat. Stretch through the right side of the body. And 1 more time in the middle. And then we'll come on up to standing. Let's grab that Theraband again. And feet are parallel. Arms are long. Feet just wider than our hips. Let's take that band overhead. We're going to press the left hand to the hip and back up. And left hand to the hip and back up. And 2 more. Last one. And let's switch. Right hand to the hip. And the right hand to the hip. And 3. 2. 1. Both hands to the ceiling. Stretch up and over to the left. Inhale to center. Up and over to the right. Keeping that weight even in our feet. Inhale to center 1 more time. Up and to the left. Up and to the right. Now, as we stretch to the left, hold it. Bring that hand to the hip, stretch a little deeper. Inhale back to center, up and to the right. Bring that hand to the hip, stretch a little deeper. And inhale up. Okay, a little bit more lax, and then we're going to roll it down and stretch. So we're going to bring that band in front, elbows come down, and right back up. Think about this expansion through the chest, and right back up. So just coming down to the chest, elbows pulling into the side. Chicken knees are soft, belly button pulling in. And 2. 1. Now behind the head. So a little more opening through the front of the shoulders. And 4. That should feel like a nice stretch. 3. 2. 1. All the way back up. Let's relax the shoulders out of the ears. Bring those arms down in front and just toss that band off to the side. You're still parallel, a little bit wider than the hips. Let's take a big inhale. Fingertips to the ceiling. Turn the palms away. Exhale, hands come to the hips, nod toward the chest, and round it down. Let everything hang heavy toward the bottom. Head hangs heavy, arms hang heavy. Let's walk that left hand to the right ankle. So wrap around the outside, take the right hand to the ceiling, look up at our fingertips. Feel that rotation through the center of the body. Nice stretch through the hamstring. We can even bend into that left knee to stretch deeper. Big inhale back to center. Right hand wraps around the left ankle. Left hand to the ceiling. You might bend that left knee and soften that, right knee a little bit. Stretch deeper. Let's come back to center. Everything hangs at the bottom. Wrap opposite elbows in our hands. Sway side to side like a tree in the breeze. And let the arms hang long. Gently on our head, yes. Gently shake our head now. Big inhale there. Scoop the abs, tuck the pelvis. Use our exhale, roll it up. Restocking the spine one piece at a time. Heads last to come up. So roll the shoulders back and down. Back and down one more time. We'll keep them there. Hold one hand up. Give ourselves a high five for working hard.